to take the same action and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. At this time, we have more women who are assaulted in domestic situations than ever before, and 50%, half of them, of those women who approach shelters have to be turned away. Understandably, women with children get first access to shelters and services, but it guarantees that women without children will be turned away. My questions are to the Deputy Premier. What new approaches have been developed to specifically assist women without children who suffer domestic assault and violence?
The Honourable Minister.
I think, Mr. Speaker, it would be fair to say that Treasury Board doesn't get into the interministerial stuff. I will say there is a sexual assault and a shelter in Lloydminster that I am very familiar with, and I know that they have been working with the minister, with the department, and the circumstances around so many are changing because there are so many different family stresses or situations. I don't have any specific response to her. She might be able to reappropriate her question to them, but I can tell you that we are very aware of the importance in our communities of the centres.
The Honourable Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Solicitor General. Victims of domestic assault are victims of crime. So given the Victims of Crime Fund has amassed a considerable surplus in the range of $40 million, which continues to grow, what new programs for the prevention of domestic assault and violence have been piloted or funded through this mountain of money?
The Honourable Solicitor General and Minister of Public Security.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I don't have the specifics on any particular programs, but I will say that we have increased funding substantially over the last couple of years to victims of violence, including victims of family violence. So we are doing what we can, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member.
You fund $4 million a year and with a $40 million surplus. To the President of the Treasury Board. As politicians, we have utterly failed to deliver on promises to reduce child poverty and domestic assault. And I'll remind everyone that children are not Cabbage Patch dolls. Poor children come from poor families, and if they are single-parent families, 80% of them will be headed by women. With all the resources that Alberta has compared to other provinces, why are we not leaders in these areas?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it's really unfair to suggest that we're not leaders in caring for those in Alberta that are vulnerable. Not only the issue that the Honourable Member brings up, we have probably some of the biggest support programs, departments in the country. We fund the social aspect of the vulnerable Albertans far in excess of any other province in this country. And so to pick out a specific program and say, there, you're not quite giving them as much as I'd like, so therefore you don't care about women and children and those in areas of is just unfair, and it's not true.